We are being played. 4 days ago, I put out a video saying, you are being played. This morning, after some 4 million people have been reached with that video and more than 2.2 million people have seen it, that video I put up 4 days ago has been tagged as being not true. My stars, the cancel culture strikes again. Let me tell you what happened. I do a lot of reading. I read an article called The Dismounting of COVID-19 or something like that. I posted that on Facebook so that you knew one of my key sources for that video. In that video, I basically made 4 points. That doctors are now being encouraged to not diagnose COVID-19 without a positive laboratory test. That the PCR test needs to be carefully monitored, and that when excessive cycle thresholds are allowed, the tests become less reliable to the point where you can get a tremendous amount of positive tests in people who are not infected. That's been said before, and I said it again, and I said it based on that article. I also mentioned that school closures were not a good idea, and I referred to various people who'd said similar things. And then I also said that the percentages of all-cause mortality related to heart and cancer had dropped. And this was nothing brilliant because, quite frankly, there's enough COVID deaths in the equation and as a part of the denominator that the numerator would seem smaller. That's all I said. Friday night, 2 days ago, I was called by the Associated Press. They were fact-checking. I spent 45 minutes with a lady trying to explain to her PCR testing and what physicians are called on to do in terms of diagnosing COVID-19 and how that has changed over the last month or two. I actually found the Dismounting the COVID-19 Tiger, or whatever it's called, and I sent it to her. I did work for her. I had a 45-minute conversation with her, and when she asked if she could tape it, I said, sure, go ahead. So if I'm saying something not true today here, she's got a tape recording of our entire conversation, so she should be able to come right back at me and say, I'm saying something untrue right now. But I don't think I am. But Facebook has now tagged this pertinent information and is trying to cancel its effect. This is the cancel culture. I don't think this has happened to me before. I know I got fact-checked previously by the USA Today on some information regarding hospital payments on reimbursements for COVID-19 patients. And USA Today came out and said, yeah, Dr. Jensen's right, fact-check true. I thought that the Associated Press Friday night would say the same thing. I gave them all the information. I told them the source article. The World Health Organization has said things like this before. And in the stuff that the Associated Press people sent to me Friday night, they said, well, no, it was reissued on Inauguration Day. The World Health Organization had reissued something, but it wasn't the first time. I think that I referenced that the World Health Organization had come out with a 2-part directive or something like that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're being played. We are absolutely being played. A very fact-based video is now being denigrated. And I think it's because it doesn't fit the right narrative. Well, too bad for you, Associated Press. I would have thought that if you contributed to this fact-checking with Facebook, that you would have gone to the author of the article, Dismounting the COVID Tiger, and you would have found out there, because the writer of that column is a reputable writer who has explored many issues with COVID-19. I don't think Associated Press played fair. I don't think the fact-checking was right. I'm disgusted, and as far as I'm concerned, we're all being played. And it's damn sad. Have a good day.